Welcome back again to the second match of the day, the match between Dhaka Indians and Cricket Hawker. Rangpur Riders presents LMS Dhaka League powered by TSports. Dhaka Indians on the toss and decided to bat first. Tawhid Islam and Krishna Jha, two openers in the middle, and Naimul Haq Parviz is the bowler. Right back into the batter. Very beautifully balled, pitched by Sarab. Length delivery. Very tall guy, so he is also getting extra pace and bounce, particularly extra bounce. Oh, again. Nicely balled. Chance of a run out there, and it's run out. Can you believe it? He was running slowly. He was running slowly and took the full advantage of that. Took the full advantage of his a little bit laziness. Let's run out. The very first ball, no run on the board. But 1 wicket down. Dhaka Indians lost their first wicket. After winning the toss, they decided to bat first. Obviously, they are looking for big score, 150 or more if possible. Dhaka Indians lost their first wicket and is not a positive sign for the team. Very unfortunately, they are run out. I was a little bit surprised why he was running so slowly, as the fielder got the ball very quickly in the hands. Dhaka Indians lost their first one. No run, 1 wicket down. Dhaka Indians. New batter, the left-handed batter. It's always advantageous for the batting side if you have the left and right hand combination. And definitely it will help the batting side, because the bowlers have to change their mindset, change their approaches, and also change their line and lengths frequently. And that's not so easy task for the bowlers. And that's why sometimes that we find the international cricketers, some great cricketers are very good against the left-handed batters and the others, but he is not so good against the right-handed batter, because everyone has some comfort zone. This is the wide signal, way outside, angling away from the batter, and outswinger, swinging away more. That's by far. The batter let the ball go through to the keeper's hands, and the wicketkeeper missed it completely, and going through the final third man for 4. Three stumps are exposed, and he has taken the guard on the leg stump. Down the left side. Is it a wide? Yeah, sure. End of the over. First over gone. 8 for 1. Dhaka Indians. Second match of the day, Bowl Championship, and this is the quarter-final match, and the winning team will go straight to the semi-finals, and that's why both the teams are quite serious to win this match. Otherwise, they will be knocked out of this tournament. Desperation here and the seriousness, everything. First ball of the second over. The straightens after pitching outside off. He has pitched up. And the ball kept low as well. Yet pushes with a soft chance. Got a single. Got another single to Dhaka Indians. CM Mahmood is the bowler. Oh, played. Has he missed it? Or kissed the outside edge? No, the wicketkeeper was having the last shout. How is that? Umpire remains unmoved, and the bowler was not appealing that much. And sometimes you see the wicket keepers are very, very active behind the stumps. Oh, he has let it go. Let it go in a test fashion, test style. He was appealing to the umpire. Isn't it wide? No, it is. Because the batter was shuffling across the line of the stumps. And that's why. And also no shot offered. He didn't offer the bat. And going into the hands of the wicket keeper. Again in the same style. First of all, he is trying to hang around there. After getting used to the condition, he will be scoring runs, and the approach is like that. That is way outside up. This should be a wide. It's a full toss outside up and slipped off the hand, I'm sure. Otherwise, this could have been a different ball. It's much better line length, beautifully bowled onto the off stump. End of the over with the dot ball. 2 overs completed, 10 for 1. Dhaka Indians. And some might think that Dhaka Indians, how is it named? The Indian nationals who are in Bangladesh, they form the team, and also some local players. They are so passionate about cricket and they are regularly playing. And Dhaka Indians, this team has been playing for a long time. A lot of experience, a lot of quality players, a lot of fantastic performers in the team. Down the leg side. Down the leg side. Must be a wide. It has been a wide. You can't afford considering so many wide deliveries and so many extra runs, because T20 in T20 format, every run matters, every ball matters. Down the pitch, but not a solid connection there. Very intelligent bowling performance. As soon as he saw the batter coming down the pitch, he shortened the length of the ball, and he couldn't connect well. Still got a single. Pulled it away. Pull it away. Great work in the deep. Great work. Simply wonderful. Very well judged fielding by the fielder. Otherwise could have been a 4. It was a powerful shot with a strong bottom hand. Played on the arm. Pulled it away beautifully. But it's great work. That's why not more than a single. Driven to extra cover. There's another run. After losing the first wicket, definitely they are trying to build the foundation. And after making a foundation, they will go for the big shots. Whenever you have the wickets in hand, it's really very easy for the top order. In fact, the middle order and the lower order to improve. They try to improve the run rate. It's not difficult task. It's easier task. What's needed is a good foundation. Oh, almost carried to the wicketkeeper. Very lucky boundary, not boundary, in fact, boundary line that has been fielded from the third man. End of the over number 3, 16 for 1, Dhaka Indians. Leg delivery onto the off stump, in fact. Playing back with the soft ends of the front foot. No run. Aggressive style from the bowler. Siam Mahmood. And coming back for the second. That has been very nicely done by these two companions in the middle. Saleh Mohi and Tawhid Islam. Tawhid Islam and Saleh Mohi, two batters in the middle. Tawhid Islam 10 of 13 and Saleh Mohi 4 of 7. Chucks around the corner to the backward square, coming back for the second because the fielder has to do a lot of work. He was running from a long distance and in the end collected the ball. But by the time the fielder fielded the ball, the batters scored 2 more runs. Oh, yes, that is the proper one as you practiced after the ball. Went to the wicketkeeper saying that yes, your shadow practice was the right one to connect the ball. Playing on the up, but very dangerously went into the hands of the wicketkeeper. How dangerous! Almost getting the outside edge. Rising and surprising one straight into the hands. After 4 overs, 20 for 1, Dhaka Indians. Tawhid Islam 12 of 16 and Saleh Mohi 4 of 7. Lastmoneystands.com, the new way to play cricket. It has already gained a lot of popularity in the country, absolutely around the world. Rangpur Riders presents LMS Dhaka League powered by TSports. Acme is the drinking partner. Saiful Islam Saif. Oh, way down the leg side and the ball is running. The fielder is and also coming. In the end, the fielder wins. But it's not a good sign because the signal from the umpire, this is a wide one, as they were running for a single. 2 more runs to Dhaka Indians. They got a single from the wide delivery and also running resulted in oh, huge appeal, how's that? The bowler and the wicketkeeper were really surprised and they're thinking that definitely that could have hit the stumps hadn't he played with the pads. But as the ball was angling and also going down, umpire thought that it was missing his stumps. End of the over, number 5. 5 overs gone, 29 for 1, Dhaka Indians.
So change in the com box after 5 overs. It's me, Alif, who joins instead of Robiul Islam Robi, the most experienced campaigner in terms of commentary in Last Man Stands Bangladesh. This is the second game of the day between Dhaka Indians and Cricket Hawker. After winning the toss, Dhaka Indians opted to bowl first. We have seen the same instance in the first game as well, because the bowling side StyleUp.com, they also won the toss and opted to bowl, because in this ground chasing, it's not like easier, but as it is a batting friendly track, you always can have a hope that your batters can chase down if the totals are chaseable. At the same time, we have seen in the first game that there was some moisture on the wicket, which initially assisted the fast bowlers as soon as the shine was on. But right now, it's a dusty wicket, as already a game has taken place here. An appeal as well. That was very wide, and yes, that's given as a wide. But the decision is a bit controversial, because that was very much marginal, just touching the line of wide. So, as this is a second game of the day, the wickets that have got a bit drier, and it'll be more assistible for the batters to score runs. In the meantime, that is a very good shot, straight as an arrow, just a bounce over the rope for a boundary. Very good pickup from Tauhid Islam. He picks up another boundary and moves to 25. After 6, Dhaka Indians are 36 for 1. So the first ball of the 7th over comes up. It's Muhammad Saiful Islam Saif. With his second over, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry. That was short of length, outside off stump, just. So in this point of the game, as Dhaka Indians, they have a steady start. The good part about their batting is they haven't lost much wickets, just a loss of 1 wicket, and they are cruising along. A simple push towards deep backward point. So this nudging and pushings are always fruitful because it's never possible to pick up boundaries in every over. There will be some overs where you need to be more defensive. In the meantime, that is a very nice shot. That is a top-notch shot from Tauhid Islam. He absolutely caressed this one through the covers, and that's gone for a boundary. So the last ball of the 7th over has gone for 4 after 7. It's 45 for 1. Dhaka Indians. That's a big hit. That is a very nice shot. Just wide of that fielder. One bounce over the boundary ropes for another boundary. They have started scoring runs. Dhaka Indians. It was Saleh Mohi to hit the boundary in the very first ball, and the last over, in fact, the last ball of the last over, that was also went for a boundary. This time pulled away. There is a man, but oh dear. Almost misjudged this one. Eventually did well to stop the ball, and that really shows his commitment. That initially he misjudged that one, but then again he dived with all the energy and dedication he had. This is very good. This is what you expect as a skipper from your team. That's off the edge, and that's running away, but will get slowed down. So as I have inspected the ground, it seemed like in some places the height of the grass was a bit longer. It's not inside a 30 yards ring, but it's, I reckon, around that boundary rope zone, especially on the back of the batter. So that thing is creating a bit difficulty for the ball to race away to the fence. So the height should always be equal in all parts of the ground, otherwise it creates problem. Of course for the batting side, but when the batting side bowls, that's an advantage for them as well. So yeah, it has a both sides, but the thing is, it really shatters the beauty of the game. Over number 8 gone, 53 for 1. Saiful Islam Shujan continues. We have seen a magnificent display of commitment in the previous over from him. Moves across, pulls it away. That's flying up in the air, and that's gone all the way for a sixer. What a shot! Brilliant, absolutely top class. That was from the bat of Saleh Mohi. And evidently, the left hand right hand combination Absolutely working in the middle. Goes again. Oh, that's a bottom edge, and that's through the legs of the keeper. That's gone for another 4 runs. Absolutely disappointing for the bowling side. Boundaries are coming thick and fast. They are dealing in boundaries, Dhaka Indians. Although that was a fortunate one, but the previous ones, that was absolutely deliberate. The bowling side, Cricket Hawkers, they are under immense pressure right now. Swings it back, connects well, gets the results. That's another 6. They are dealing in boundaries. Dhaka Indians are absolutely on the top. What a shot, what a player this guy has been. Saleh Mohi scored 29 from just 17. He is a big player. He knows how to bat. Exactly. That's what I was talking about. He knows how to bat. Which ball he needs to hit, in which ball he needs to defend. He knows everything. And he is demonstrating his quality. Absolutely appreciable. After 9, it's 70 for 1. Right, so this will be the first over of Habib Ahmed. Hasn't bowled so far, but we have seen his brilliant display of bowling in the previous game, which took place just a week ago. Cricket Hawkers, they are under some sort of pressure now. They need a wicket very badly. Tawhid Islam and Saleh Mohi, both of them are well set. They are scoring runs in almost every delivery. They are picking out singles, doubles, and definitely hitting away the poor deliveries. Out of the park, we have seen some magnificent shots from the bat of Saleh Mohi. And his partner, Tawhid Islam, he is also accompanying him. And this is a very good form of cricket, that when your partner is in absolute on song, as a partner you always should be calm and quiet. You need to pick singles, doubles, and give the strike back to your partner. If he is hitting the boundaries, you need to stay calm. This is one of the aspects of a good partnership. We have heard many times Shakib Al Hassan has stated that when he or Mushfiqur Rahim build big partnership, this was the key. We also heard the same from Sachin and Rahul Dravid as well. If one is going in great guns, another one needs to be watchful, needs to be circumspect. And that is what we are witnessing here. Saleh Mohi is going for the big ones. His partner, Tawhid Islam, is being steady, he is being watchful. Just have a look. Short delivery, he moves across and puts this one away in the gap for another 4 more runs. This is what I was just talking about. He is the one who is the aggressor of this innings. He has been aggressive right from the word go. He is hitting big shots. He is putting away this sort of bad deliveries. So his partner, Tawhid Islam, he just needs to give back the strike to him and stay calm in the non-striker's end. So with that dot ball, over number 10 gone. After 10, it's 77 for 1. And there will be a change in the commentary box as well. Robi Islam Robi will be replacing me and will be with all of you for the next 5 overs.
Thank you very much, Alif. Now Dhaka Indians in a good position, 77 for 1 after 10 overs. They are maintaining fantastic run rate. Only 1 wicket down as well from both the ends. They are in an advantageous position. 7.7 run rate. So he's good enough. He's way down the leg side. It's a wide signal from the umpire, Shafayat Amin. And there's so many extra runs conceded by the bowlers, and that's why the situation not in control. And when the batters say that the balls are being wide, then they are feeling less pressure on them, and the bowlers are having extra pressure on their shoulder, and that's why it's really difficult for the bowlers to bounce back. But the champion bowlers can do whatever the situation is, no matter. Let's see how he reacts. Siam Mahmood is bowling tremendously well, because 2.1 overs he has bowled, only 8 runs conceded, and he has got a lot of variation. Sometimes he is delivering and also inviting the batters sometimes, and it is going across the line, way outside up, and also onto the stumps. Once again played and missed inside edge, and he was looking for a big over boundary, or at least a boundary. He was trying to pull it away, but no, not a solid connection there. Against the angle, but this time with the angle he was trying to cut it away. Very marginally called it legal delivery, and the batter was thinking of and also appealing to the umpire, sir, isn't it a wide delivery? But the next ball went for a single. Another run to Dhaka Indians. I did 3 for 1 after 11 overs. Tawheed Islam 40 of 36, and Saleh Mohi 38 of 25. So he is playing more aggressively. Both the roles are very important because Tawheed Islam has been batting for a long time, and he is basically playing on singles and getting and also giving the strike to the to Saleh Mohi, who is more aggressive. 38 of 25 deliveries. Keeping high in the air, that is over the top for 6. Absolutely monstrous in terms of results. Oh, how soothing, how nice. Played with the toe end of the bat. Got the power. Again, going for the big on. This one over cover. Another 6, back-to-back 6s. How tremendous batting from Dhaka Indians, and particularly Saleh Mohi reaching his 50. 50 of 27 deliveries. What a magnificent innings. Tremendously played. And he has already gone back to the dressing room with ease, with pleasure, with satisfaction, with relaxation. He is not out, or he has the chance to come back. But I'm sure he is thinking of the other batters will do the rest, do the jobs, and also do the rest of the works. That is the beauty of this format. Everyone almost get the opportunity, because only one batter is scoring runs, getting 50, and he tries to convert it into 100, but there is no such option. Rather, once you get a 50, you should go back, and you have the chance to come back. You are not out, but let the others play the game. Allow the others to play in the middle. This is wonderful, and this rules actually making this more interesting, and the game for all the batters, all the players as well. But we normally see international cricket in other formats that if 2 or 3 batters do well, the other batters are getting less scope to bat on and also the carry on. And if two batters make a partnership, 200 runs partnership, 150 runs partnership, or 180 runs partnership. Oh ho! Onto the stumps. The batter says that. Talk about this one. In fact, the bowler says that you are making a lot of stories and telling the stories about the format, about the interesting phase, but it is more interesting to tell this story. I have got a wicket. This is much needed breakthrough. Very important wicket at this stage. Two set batters gone. I mean, two set batters in the dressing room. One is out, another is not out. I guess Jitin Krishnan? Yes, Jitin. Okay, Jitin Krishnan already in, and he has got a run from the first delivery he faced. And Mahmudul. This is Mahmudul, the new batter. I was telling a story, not being allowed to finish that. Whenever I get this call, definitely I will go for that. Some sort of width. He has got carried away and lovely work in the deep, and the fielder has done very fantastic job. Running and diving effort saves the boundary, and the batter happy with the single, another single to Dhaka Indians. 97 for 2 after 12 overs. It's still 8 overs to go. From the remaining 8 overs, how many runs could be scored? And its projected score is telling a story 162. If they can go on like that, who knows? They are thinking of more. And the bowlers are trying their best to stick them or to stop them from anywhere the batters can't reach. And definitely the bowlers are trying their best to give something for the batters. That is in Caraway. No chance for the fielder. He was running so hard, and he at one stage slowed the pace, then tried to stop the ball. The ball says, I should win the race. That was a good race between the ball and the fielder, and the ball wins the race. It's a 4. With that 400 coming up, 101 for 2 Dhaka Indians. 12.1 overs. Magnificent innings, cracking match. In fact, cracking batting. Way outside of. Again wide. It's a wide signal from the umpire. Very clear wide. No confusion there. This one. And he has extracted the benefit of the pitch very nicely. But the ball kept low. Sometimes the ball is keeping low, and sometimes it is getting up and also rising. This one also, he has got the different techniques to stop the batters. Not so much pace be generated, and not hitting so hard. Just releasing the ball. The ball is keeping low. That has been different techniques. Another attempt that was, but this time, almost carried to the fielder. A deep cover, but falling just short of him. If the ball had travelled a little farther, could have been a wicket. Coming back for the second no. He's wisely sent back by his partner, saying that no, we are getting runs, so why are in a hurry? You can never run keeping the ball in the hands of the fielder. It could have been disastrous. And the non-striker, in fact, the run getter, saying, yes, you are right, so I'm not running. So, thank you so much. End of the over number 13 of the 13 overs, 103 for 2 Dhaka Indians. As I was going on with some interesting rules, that's remarkable because all the players can play, and also all the players have their scopes, even the last man. And sometimes we see in the other form, in the original format, I mean the ordinary, I mean the general format, that once the batter, the last man gone, and definitely the one man surviving can bat. But in this format, even the last man can bat. So you can blame his partner, that as you couldn't survive, I couldn't get the strike and I couldn't score runs. No such blaming, actually, no such opportunity to blame the others. Rather, yes, you are out, no problem, I alone can bat on, and that's why it is very interesting. As it is amateur cricket, and it could be the professionals and also the youngsters and some inexperienced players also playing there. So the bowlers can consider a lot of wide runs, wide deliveries, can bowl some wide deliveries, and also they can consider no balls like that. So if the bowler, coming back for the second, yes, and they have done it so nicely, because the fumbling allowed the batters to go for the second one. They were running so hard, and ultimately fumbling allowed them to go for couple of runs. 107 for 2 Dhaka Indians. Thank you very much, the Dhaka Indian supporters, and who are watching this match of depths. Very wonderful, delicate, just opening the face of the bat, pushes a little through the backward point, in fact almost through the gully. Another single. With that single, Dhaka Indians moves on to 108 for 2 after 14 overs. Comparatively, this is a very good over. 14 over is really, really good. In fact, the last couple of overs, the bowlers done really good job. This is a straight down the ground, a straight, and one bouncer for what a lovely boundary. And the batters were looking for that they were not actually going for the singles and the doubles. Rather, they were looking for the boundaries and over boundaries. Now it has worked, because they have 6 wickets in hand and a lot of overs. Not that so many overs, rather a lot of wickets in hand. That's why it is much easier for the batters to free the arms and also play the good shots. Again, beautiful shot. Though he has got a single, no matter, but it's class cricketing shot. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. In the end, just played it so beautifully with the soft hands. Opens the face and a little bit angling the face of the bat. That's directed towards the backward point. And good approaches and good techniques used by the batters. And the bowlers need more and more outstanding bowling performance to restrict them. Otherwise, it is going to be a huge one. Then really, really would be tough for the batters to bat on. Slashed hard. This is gonna be a boundary, but no. The fielder there at deep cover, almost halfway down the pitch. Jitin was looking for the second one, but Mahmudul said no. Rather, we should not throw the wickets. Why should he do that? It's normally and usually we're getting runs. Splashed hard. This is gonna be a boundary. Just one bouncer for absolutely fantastic shot. This is effective over. I was talking about 14th and the 13th over. The bowlers did very good job. But this over, brilliant over for the batters. 2 boundaries in this over. 2 boundaries and 3 singles. 2 boundaries 8 and 3 singles 11. 11 runs coming from this over. End of the over number 15 and 119 for 2 Dhaka Indians. Change in the committee box. Alif is joining again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Robilusum Robi, for introducing me once again in the com box. After 15, Dhaka Indians are 119 for 2, and they are heading towards a mammoth total, I reckon, because they have already set a very solid foundation. Jitin and Mahmudul Matin Soha, both of them are very experienced batters. If they can finish it well, at least they should cross 160 mark. That should be the bare minimum. And if they can fire up in the last phase of the innings, then the score should reach 170. Yes, we have seen 170 to be chased down in the previous week, but it will not be an easy one if your bowlers and the fielders are not allowing you to do so. On that particular game, a lot of misfieldings, a lot of drop chances were witnessed. So you always should be conscious about these incidents. This time comes down the pitch and gets stumped. Very nicely bowled by Habib Ahmed. That was a quicker one. He expected the turn, but the pace did the job. The batter just came down the pitch, a little shimmy down the wicket, and the wicket keeper was quick enough to break the stumps and break the very important partnership between Soha and the batter who just immediately got out. So this is a third wicket for Dhaka Indians. Some sighs of relief for cricket hawkers because they were absolutely striving for a wicket, and in these death overs you always need wickets because the batters, they'll go for the big shots. You will be under pressure. So if you can take wickets, then you can switch the pressure on the batters. That is Soed Raji, who comes and joins Mahmudul Mutin Soha, another very experienced campaigner. Takes a single to end the over number 16. After 16, Dhaka Indians 1-2-2 for 3. Could be a good start if the keeper didn't miss. That's a wide. Well, the question arrives that as the batter was trying to play the shot and almost got into the line of the ball, should that be called as a wide? Good bowling this is from Saiful Islam Saif. He has been tremendous with the ball in hand, although he has conceded runs, but in the first over and so far in this over, he's maintaining a very decent line, and the best part is he's squeezing the batter. He's pressurizing. He's trying to use the pitch, give the ball some pace, and that is what is doing the trick. So in this pitch, we have seen in the previous over of Habib Ahmed the fall of the wicket. That was due to the pace. Yes, the armor delivery, that was also one of the reasons, but the pace was the key factor. So if the spinners, they can bowl in a faster pace, that will be very much instrumental for them. A vociferous appeal from the keeper, although the bowler was not interested at all. That was certainly missing the wickets due to the height. In the first game, we also have seen beautiful dead bowling from the over number 15 to 20. In this game as well, we are witnessing almost the similar incident. At least we can say from the incidents of the first two overs after 15. The over number 16, that was also a fruitful over, no boundaries from there. So far in this over, no boundaries has been hit, but this time it has been picked up, and that's gone. Is it a boundary or an over boundary? I reckon it's an over boundary. Yes, that's gone all the way for a sixer. So eventually, a boundary has been found, and I was criticizing the batting side for not being able to hit a boundary. They immediately responded. After 17, it's 131 for 3. Right, we're back after the resumption. The first ball, Soha immediately came down the pitch and was looking to just swat that one away. Could not make the connection, but the intention is pretty much evident that he wants to hit some big shots. Here is another one. This is almost a replay of the previous one. Came down the pitch, the ball was pulled from round the wicket, angling away from the right-hander. and he consecutively failed to connect the ball. That was wide. That was way outside off. He's trying to have the same strategy. This time, very well bowled. Has found that Yorker zone. He knew that the batter would step out. For that reason, if he can bowl in his legs, it'll be really hard unless that becomes a full toss. Once again, into the pads. They are looking for a second, but no response from Soha. This over has been a very much auspicious one for cricket hawkers. Just a single, and of course, a wide also has been bowled. Gone down the leg. This is the second wide, which means this will be counted as a legal delivery, and 3 runs will be added to the card as per the rule of LMS. So 18th over has been bowled. After 18, it's 136 for 3. So here comes the first ball of the 19th over, which goes away for a single, and this has been a brilliant display of death bowling by the cricket hawker bowlers, because at one point it was seeming like they may score 160. That's a fine shot, and that will reach the fence very much convincingly. Just beats the fielder and goes all the way for 4 runs. Appeal, very loud appeal, but no response from the umpire. Although that was looking plump. Was pitching an issue, or just probably missing the leg stamp? That can be a reason, I guess. But it's tough to say without the assistance of Hawkeye and the modern technologies. It's really difficult to predict from bare eye. But as we do not have the luxury in this form of cricket, as this is an amateur league, so we always need to respect the decision of the umpire. That is a big shot and straight into the hands of Long On. That's the end of Syed Razi's little cameo. 16 from 6. And this is the 4th wicket for Dhaka Indians as well. First for Naimul Haq Purvis. Dhaka Indians 143 for 4. So here comes the last over of the first innings. That's off the edge and flew down to third man. Well fielded. The deflection was on. There was a possibility of misjudgment as well, but eventually the third man fielder did exceedingly well to stop that one. Says this is the last overs. The batter should keep eyeing for the big shots. Doesn't really matter if they lose wickets. They need big shots. Here is another sign of aggression, and that's gone for a boundary. Is it a boundary or an over boundary? It's tough to say from the first look. The umpires would also be confused, I reckon. Yes, that's an over boundary. That just landed inside the rope. The bowler is absolutely disappointed, but that's his own fault, I reckon, because if you're offering short deliveries at this point, which are outside the off stump, certainly the batters would go for the pull shots. That's completely your mistake. So with that 6, the 150 comes up. 150 in the loss of 4 wickets, and that's a bye run taken. Very good thinking by Mahmudul Motin Soha. He started running as soon as the ball was delivered, so he got some good coverage of the 22 yards. Here is another one. That's going out. Yes! Out of the perk. Out of the gallery. And out of the ropes as well for another sixer. Eventually some fireworks in the very last over of the first innings. We expected the entire slog over period to be a high scoring one, but this time they are cruising along to the 160 mark. Tries to go again, but the keeper misses, and that miss allows the batters to take another bye run. So that's it. That's the end of the first innings. Dhaka Indians have got a very good total on the board of 158. That is certainly something to fight with, and I believe they will have a very good fight with this total, because chasing 159 in this track will certainly not be an easy one. So we are done with the broadcast of the first innings. Thank you everyone for watching and joining. We will be right back in the second innings. Till then, stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you.
Welcome back again with the run chase. Cricket hawker starting the proceeding here. Target is 159. Target is 159. Absolutely similar target as we saw in the previous match. Target 159. Now 159 again. So the batting side batting first and is scoring 158. So the team batting second coming with the target 159. Very interesting. First ball. And first run. First ball, first run for cricket hawker. This is a dot ball. Cricket hawker 2 for no loss. Niaz Shahriar Fahim and Mia Sohel. Two openers in the middle. A little bit hesitation. Actually, not that much. Just we saw number of occasions that even international cricket that just pushing the ball. Two batters are coming down the pitch and also trying to get a single, and then sensing the danger, they are going back. This is the very common and normal phenomenon in cricket. Nothing so unusual. Short of length, outside off, kept low. Oh, almost finding the outside edge. Very narrowly escaped. Survived. 3 dot balls. Target is 159. And 3 dot balls. It's really fantastic. End of the first over. 1 over gone. 3 for none. Cricket hawker. Oh, moving back into the batter. It was going into the wickets, but very nicely negotiated. Pitches to cover. Just a single, another single, and cricket hawker 4 runs without loss. Dhaka Indians 158 runs. The batter did very well. So now it's relaxation for the bowlers. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, swing in a sense. Ah, beautiful. Very, very good ball. Five for no loss. Last man stands. The new way to play cricket. Rangpur Riders presents LMS Dhaka League powered by TSports. Oh my goodness, again, lovely swing, and also swinging in the air as well. It's not easy task, but he has mastered this art. How beautiful. Absolutely brilliant bowling performance. Six without loss, and cricket hawker, and they have a lot of responsibilities, and this is a lovely boundary for four. Important boundary, very very important boundary, because they have to reach the target 159 runs. This is the second over. They haven't lost any wicket. Two openers are doing the job. They need to take the responsibility on their shoulders, and they're performing really well, and so far so good, but they have to carry on. They need to protect their strikes and also find the boundaries and over boundaries when they find the loose ones. Dhaka Indians, it's a fantastic cricket team. They are really, really experienced. They have been playing in this format for a long time. Again, that is given up. Up goes the finger. First wicket falls. First wicket down. Absolutely brilliant bowling performance. He deserves it because he is a master and showing his pure class. Strikes. Cricket hawker lost their first wicket, leg before the wicket. And losing the first wicket so early, when you need to chase a target, when you need to reach the target 159, is not appreciable, and also not been accepted by the team members. Actually, he is not able to accept this one, he himself, because he was trying to survive and he was trying to do the works. But unfortunately, he is gone. Rahul Singh is the wicket taker. 1 for 6. He has bowled 1 over. Very nicely done. Absolutely brilliant performance. He has got the wicket in his first over. Innings second over. 10 for 1. Cricket hawker. Rangpur Riders presents Last Man Chance Dhaka League, powered by TSports. Acme is the drinking partner. Premium drinking partner is Acme. We are having water provided by Acme. So thanks to Acme. Saiful Islam Shuzun is a new man in, joining Mia Sohail. Sohail on a strike, batting on 2 of 6, way down the leg side. Should be 2 more runs, because the wicketkeeper absolutely done a very good job, because hadn't he stopped the ball, hadn't the ball touched the hand, could have been 4. So this is very very good work by the wicketkeeper. Diving to his left, has done a great job. 12 for 1. Flick of the wrist, lovely wrist work, and gone for 4. This is a pure class shown. Off the pad, flicking away very nicely, and through the back of colleague boundary for 4. Nice looking. The ball was sliding down the leg. Great timing and placement. If you don't have the great timing and placement, you can't get a boundary from that kind of delivery and from that kind of shot. Very very well played. With that boundary, 16 for 1, cricket hawker. Saiful Islam, 4 up 1. He has hit a boundary. He has hit the ball for a boundary and got a boundary from his first ball. He faced. They need to carry on after the fall of the first wicket. They need to recover the process right into the block hole. This is a Yorker and delivery onto the stumps, leg middle, pitched up, and he has dug out so wonderfully, got a single. It's not easy task to dig out this kind of delivery, and he has done it so perfectly, having the close eyes on the ball. That's beautiful. Tremendous efforts from the batter. Oh ho! Again, Shohak. Mahmoodul, who is pulling his first over, conceded a boundary. That was a great wrist work from the batter. But it's trying to come back. Yorker and delivery. He has also produced full face of the bat, open face of the bat, driven so nicely. Could be two. Yes, they are running for the second one. They ran so hard to make the scope of the second one, and very perfectly and very wonderfully done. Two more runs. Sensible batting so far after the departure of the first wicket. 19 for 1, 2.4 overs. 19 of 14 deliveries. They are maintaining good run rate. Mia Sohail and Saiful Islam, both quality cricketers, are doing the job for the team. That is important. Last ball of the third over, and the batter got a single. Actually, not batter, the team got a single because it is off the pad, leg by signal from the umpire. So after 3 overs, 20 runs on the board without, for one wicket. And Cricket Hawker responding decently. They're trying to respond it, maintaining good run rate, but they have lost a wicket. That is massive because, you know, when you are chasing the target, 159 runs and losing the wicket Swarley, that's not so positive for the side. But after the fall of the first wicket, if they can build a partnership, if they can make it longer, definitely that will remove the pressure from the batting side. Definitely looking for that. 139 of 85 balls. Rahul Singh, the wicket taker. Down the leg side. He was trying to get it all the way. This is a wide signal from the umpire. It was way outside down the leg. In swinging delivery, that beautiful swing, it was that pitched way outside up, then moving back into the batter. The genuine in swinging delivery is really enough to confuse the batter, and the batter is really struggling against his bowling. Again, this time, lovely shot, classic, and through the backward point for 4. It is glorious. Important boundary because they need boundaries and over boundaries so often, so frequently. At this moment, that is very important. Mia Sohail, 11 of 13 deliveries. He has faced 2 balls more than the runs he scored. 25 for 1. Another push with a soft hands, opening the face of the bat. Good connection there. That not that every ball you have to hit for big one. Not that you are going all the time. You are going for the boundaries and over boundaries. Rather, sometimes rotate the strikes. That is a vital part in this format. In fact, all the formats: ODI, T20, Test match. There's a different stories regarding Test match cricket because a lot of factors involved, and sometimes playing the dot delivery is more important than scoring runs. So that is a quite different format. But ODI and T20, this format's not a huge difference in the modern ODI if you think about that. And modern ODI in the World Cup is in fact the team batting first is scoring huge, more than 350, 400, very close to 400, setting the target 400. So T20 and modern ODI format, not that much difference in terms of getting runs. And particularly in this World Cup, South Africa in a row got 300 plus runs 4 times. Incredible. They set a record. In T20 matches, we see 160, 70 runs or 200, even more sometimes. And in ODI format, we see 400 or more than 400. So the attacking approach and the aggressiveness almost same. Wide declared. This is another wide ball. Cricket hawker got another single. 32 for 1. 31, beg a pardon. That's drilling down to extra cover. Should get a single. Yes, they have got a single. Another run. With that single, Cricket hawker 32 for 1. Mia Sohail is getting run a ball. And Saiful Islam Shujan, the new man in, the indication from the dressing room that go and at least one of the batters should go for the big shots. And I guess Saiful Islam Shujan is playing that role, 8 of 5. On the other end, Mia Sohail is playing the sheet anchor's role, 16 of 16. Getting a single, he is providing the strike to the non-striker. I mean his partner, Saiful Islam Shujan. 3 for 1. That's a full toss. Drilling down to extra cover. Deep extra cover, the fielder Jitin. And who has fielded the ball? The batter, in fact, got a single by the time Jitin fielded the ball. Oh, nice slingy action here. A little bit. Almost into the block hole. Ball a bit outside off. Very dangerous ball. Saved himself in a lovely fashion. He had his close eyes on the ball, and that's why no more confusion, no problem at all for him. This is going to be the last ball of the 5th over. 34 for 1, Cricket hawker. Another good shot against a good quality bowling. Just a single. End of the over. 5 overs gone. 35 for 1. Cricket hawker. Now this is the time for the change. Alif is joining you again.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Robi Luslam Robi. We are back with the run chase of Cricket Hawkers. This is the second game of the day between Cricket Hawkers and Dhaka Indians of Rangpur Riders Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by TSports. That's the first ever and so far the one and only sports channel of Bangladesh. Poor piece of bowling from Saleh Mohi. He was the best batter for Dhaka Indians in the first innings, but with the ball in hand, he has been extremely poor. Appeal. Some fielders were also appealing, but definitely there was no deflection, no connection with the bat. As per the rule of LMS, the first wide of an over will be to be bowled, but circumspect start. 45 in the loss of 1 wicket. 5.4 overs. The game is going on. So that's the end of over number 6. After 6, it's 45 for 1. Well, is it the end? Yes, it is. Soyad Razi, jersey number 786 on his back. That's interesting because we don't often see this number usually on the back of the players. He was the one who had a very good partnership with Saleh Mohi. He was the one who stayed there very calmly, and Saleh Mohi went for some big fireworks. Well bowled. Very nicely done. Didn't spin the ball much. Relied on the turn. And that one came back with the arm. So from this point of view, Cricket Hawkers, they have been able to start the innings in a very nice fashion. They are cruising along very nicely. So what they need to do is they should make sure that they are not losing any more wickets from here now. And this partnership should go on as much as possible. Once again, the attempt of using the armor against Saiful Islam Shujan. And there are some bowlers in this world who doesn't spin the ball much. For example, the biggest star of Bangladesh cricket, Shakib Al Hasan. He relies on his armors more than turning the ball against any opposition. Over number 7 gone. After 7, it's 50 for 1. That's a short ball. That would certainly be a no ball, and that has been pulled away. Has it been carried? That's the question. I don't think that has been carried, and even if that's carried, that's a no ball. So that will not be a wicket. Yes, the signal comes from Shafai Tamin, one of the most experienced campaigners out there, which means it will be a free hit. More trouble for Dhaka Indian bowlers. They are striving for a wicket, and now, yes, here comes the signal. It's a free hit, and the best part is this said batter Mia Sohel will be facing the free hit delivery. Here comes the free hit delivery. Steps down and gets stumped, but nothing is gonna happen as this was the free hit. The wicket will not be counted, but he missed a golden opportunity of hitting a boundary or an over boundary. Jithin Krishnan is the bowler. Dhaka Indian is the team which is consist of ample amount of Indian players who are dwelling at Dhaka. There are some Bangladeshi cricketers as well in this team, but mostly this team is dependent on the Indian players. Krishna, the bowler, he is one of them, and they're one of the most prominent sides of LMS Dhaka League. Oh, well bowled, very well bowled. This is the corridor you always need to maintain as a medium pacer. You do not have express pace. You cannot have those deadly bouncers like Mitchell Stark or Lockie Ferguson. So what you can do is you try to be disciplined. You try to be accurate as much as possible in terms of your line, in terms of your length, and try to amuse the batter with your variations. That is what is needed to be done. But this time it's a clean strike. Is it traveling enough? Two men converging. Eventually that lands in the no man's land. A better effort could be exhorted, but Krishna is absolutely disappointed. But there should be a call. As two men were converging, a call should be made that leave it for me, leave it for me. The cricketers, they do it. When the call comes, another person who is converging for the same catch, he gets stopped. And this is the basic rule of taking a catch when the ball is landing into the same similar zone between two fielders. But I really do not know what happened here. So that's the end of over number 8. After 8, it's 54 for 1. So this is the time for resumption due to the Jummah prayer, as this is Friday and it's the time of Jummah, so we're having a break. We will come back in a very quick succession. Till then, stay with us, stay safe. So welcome back. We are back after the break of Zuma pair. This is the first ball. It's Soyad Raji with some left arm spin against Cricket Hawkers. Before the break, Cricket Hawkers, they were in a very good shape. So as this was the break, the concern is whether the momentum, that one gets lost, because it happens in cricket. This time steps down the ground and hits it high up in the air, and that's gone all the way for a maximum. What a great cricketing shot that is! My goodness, very good use of feet, coming down the pitch and just thumping it over mid wicket. Brilliant, brilliant batting this is. They need more of these. They absolutely need more of these if they want to win the game. But that was certainly one of the best shots of the day that has come from the bat of Mia Sohail. So they restarted from where they left before the resumption. They were absolutely on song, and right now they are back with some fireworks to offer. Steps down the ground once again, hits it over the head of the bowler. Couple of bounces over the rope for another boundary. Boundaries are coming thick and fast, and as I already mentioned, they restarted from where the. This is absolutely top class from Mia Sohail. They are on the hurry of finishing the game in a quick succession. Needing 94 out of 57 now. The equation doesn't seem to be much difficult under these circumstances. That's cut away. This is very sensible cricket. Just the rotation of the strike right after the ball, he has hit a boundary, so there will be a new batter, new thinking for the bowler, and this is what always a good batter does. Last ball, steps down, inside edge, but lands safely. A single will be picked up. Is this a single or a double? I reckon it's a single, so yeah. A single to end the over number 9. After 9, it's 68 for 1. Oh, sorry. So Jitin Krishnan returns after the over number 9, and Mia Sohail the set batter, the best batter of the side for Cricket Hawkers. He's in the middle. So from this perspective, it easily can be stated that Cricket Hawkers, they are in a far better position. Moves across, hits it high up in the air. Oh, that could be another wicket, but he dropped this one. What has he done? Did he just try to slap the ball inside, or... Well, we could have a better look if we had the chance of replay, but that was absolutely a catchable one. Steps down the ground, hits it hard, hits it fine, and that's another boundary. Very good shot from Mia Sohail. With that boundary, he completes his 50. Does he complete his 50? No. 2 runs shot, being pardon. He moves to 48, but he is in absolute good mood today. 48 out of just 35 deliveries with some very good eye-catching shots. Once again, steps down the ground, hits it through the covers, picks up another boundary, and that's his 50. A brilliant innings. Hug from his partner, he raises his bat towards the dressing room and thanks his teammate for the support, and he needs to return as per the rule of LMS. If a batter scores 50 or just more than that, he needs to report. And the new batter will be introduced in the meantime, so everyone is getting the equal chance to play and participate in the game. That's another unique side and rule of this form of cricket. So 81 runs to get from the last 51 deliveries. Should not be a tough task for them, but as the new batter, Naimul Haq Purvis, is in the middle, and absolutely a new partnership is to be built. So this can be the chance for the Dhaka Indians bowlers, because they were striving for a breakthrough, but no sign of that one. After 10, it's 78 for 1. First ball of the over number 11, and that has been cut away beautifully through the point. Gone. Brilliant batting from Cricket Hawker. It's Saiful Islam Shujan, the set batter in the middle. He joins the party. Oh, chopped him on! That was an inside edge, and that dragged on to the sticks. Eventually a breakthrough for Dhaka Indians. They were absolutely struggling for this one, and it has come in a very important time. Saiful Islam Shujan, who needs to go back to the pavilion after scoring 21. It's 82 for 2. Okay, so this is the time for the change in the com box. Robi Islam Robi will be replacing me and take you to the over number 15.
Thank you very much, Alif. Get a hawker. 2 for 2, 11th over in progress. Right arm around the gate to the left-handed batter, beautifully cut away, and 8 for 4. Absolutely brilliant shot. From the last 10 balls, we see 1, 2, 3, 4 boundaries. Absolutely wonderful. Habib Ahmed, who is the new man in for his first delivery he faced. .73 of 47 balls. So yep, equal opportunities for both the sides, Dhaka Indians and Cricket Hawker. 73 of 47 balls is not a narrow margin. It's a huge gap considering. But if we think about the fall of the wickets, that's 2 wickets down and 10.4 overs in the 11th over, 87 runs, very close to 100. Still anybody's game, no doubt. Now the ball played and missed, 11 over gone. 87 for 2, Cricket Hawker. Cricket Hawker responding so handsomely and positively. They lost their first wicket so early. Then they recovered the process really well, and now they are advancing so beautifully. Naimul Haq Parvis, the new man in. 2 balls he faced, no run to his name. Muhammad Habibur Rahman bowled 2 overs, 1 for 12. Tawhid Islam looking for the wicket. Dhaka Indians set a lovely target, 159 for Cricket Hawker to win this match, but now it seems anybody's game. Still, any one of the teams, any of the teams can win this match. Short of length but kept low. Short of good length, pitched up. Slight turn, but that doesn't matter that much. But it matters huge. The ball kept low, and maybe that was the discussion in the chat in the middle between these two batters. Habib Ahmed is saying that yes, ball are keeping low, so please have your eyes to the last moment of. Yes, this is beautiful. Turning in, but it's a lovely shot played and a great footwork by the fielder Jitin, and who has done a tremendous job and saves a definite boundary. Good bowling, good batting, good fielding, and all 3 departments we are enjoying. The last moment gliding to a backward point. should get a single, and he was waiting till the end. At the last moment, just steered towards the backward point for another single. 2 overs gone, 91 for 2, cricket hawker. .68 of 40 deliveries. The need to minimize the gap between the balls left and the runs required. Otherwise, it could be quite tricky. And still, nobody knows what's going to happen because both the sides are equally proceeding on, and I guess that this is the right time to play the big shots. Tawhid Islam ball 1 over, only 4 runs conceded. Very excellent. Short and wide, cut away up the back foot. That's a beautiful shot. Tremendous. Grind. Front foot, back foot, both the feet are working brilliantly at this stage. In fact, throughout this innings. Oh, very lucky, almost dragging onto the thumbs. The bowler, Rahul Singh, put his hands on the head. Almost got another wicket. This was going to be his second wicket because he has struck. First of all, he got the first wicket. Slashes powerfully, but there is a fielder there through the wide mid-off, and there is a fielder in the deep. .61 of 36 balls. Nice looking shot, full face of the bat, but result is just one. You need to find the gap, and you need to play some unorthodox cricketing shots to improve the run rate and also minimize the gap between the balls left and the runs required. Otherwise, it's getting tougher. 60 of 35 balls after 13 overs, 99 for 2. Good captaincy, spin opposition, because as they are in attacking mode or aggressive mode, they will definitely go for the big shots, and the spinners. Oh, good bounce, excellent bounce, a little bit turn. The batter is beaten by the bounce. Leaning across, he was trying to cut it away, no connection there. As I was talking about the good captaincy, because as the batters are in aggressive mode, they will look for the over boundary. There is a great chance of being miscued and chance of going high in the air. The great possibility of catch. Well, so let's see. 100 coming up, 100 for 2, cricket hawker. From the other end, it's also great possibility of getting 6s and 4s. But in the pressure situation, this is tense and intense situation. And that's why there is a chance of mistake here. 59 of 32 deliveries. Almost 2 runs a ball. Great. But can he get more than one? Yes, coming back for the second. Opening the face of the bat, the steer towards the third man. No sleeping players, no short third man, no deep third man, in fact. Much squarish position the fielder was standing, and still is standing. Between third man and deep backup point, the fielder was in. This should be wide. Yep, that is wide. Mm. 56 of 31. Tawhid Islam is the bowler. Oh, this is good piece of delivery onto the stumps, and he is trying to bowl outside up and particularly pitching outside up. But this one very sharply onto the pads. Had he missed the ball, could have hit the pad and could have cost. End of the over. Tawhid Islam bowled 2 overs, only 8 runs he conceded. From his first over 4 runs, and from his second over 4 runs. After 14 overs, 103 for 2. This is really excellent over. Excellent over. Again, driven with a full face of the bat to extra cover. Tawhid is the fielder. He sends back another single. Habib Ahmed is more aggressive. Another easy single, but at this stage, this easy single making the things difficult when they need at least 2 runs a ball. Wide signal, wide. Only a single. "52 of 27. Hammered to long on. Jitin is the fielder there. Another single. And the bowlers, the fielders, and the managements, nobody won't mind conceding singles, because this is the right time to get boundaries and over boundaries. Yes, he was trying to do that. Easy. Oh, dropped it. Dropped it. Could have been a wicket. End of the over number 15. After 15 overs, 110 for 2. Cricket Hawker. For the last time in this match, change in the committee box. Alif is joining again.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Robi. So we are heading towards another nail-biting finish. The first game was also had a similar equation in the last 5 overs. They need 49 out of 25. The question was a bit tougher in the first game, but the target was same, exactly the same. 158 moves across, swings it hard, swings it fine, and finds a boundary. That is a absolutely gorgeous looking shot from Naimul Hawk Parvis. Just a little shuffle across, very high bat lift, and hits it hard down the ground. These boundaries will make their job far easier. Get from and this the end of he cannot believe it. Absolutely in disbelief. He thought he'll be able to just thump it away over the head of the long off with just a slight mistime shot, which brings his end. So that's the fall of the third wicket for Cricket Hawker after 15.2. It's 114 for 3. So the much needed breakthrough has come up for Dhaka Indians. Let's see whether they're able to make it count or not. They need wickets. They need dot balls. Otherwise, it's not possible. Another vociferous appeal. Negative response from the umpire, Shafat Amin. That was probably just due to the turn. Missing the leg stump. It's just a prediction. Tough to say without any replay or Hawkeye vision, because you never know what the ball was supposed to do. Even with the help of the technology, that is also a prediction. Big shot, but a miscued one went up in the air and straight into the hands of our fielder Krishna. I guess that's yes. Takes a Delhi, and here is the fall of another wicket. Back-to-back breakthroughs for Dhaka Indians. They were under serious pressure, but now the pressure has been released a lot. Mohammad Saiful Islam Saif is the new batter out there in the middle, and he'll be accompanying Siam Mahmood. So two new batters. Things are getting difficult for Cricket Hawkers. Still, they are in the game, but they need boundaries. They need over boundaries. They keep hitting big shots like this, but without boundaries, the things will not be done. A successful over from Tawheed Islam comes to an end. 2 wickets in this over. Making a single wicket in this over. After 16, it's 116 for 4. Nicely played. The first ball. Singles and doubles won't do the job for them. There was an attempt of a second run. Oh dear. Somehow he survives. Otherwise, that could be the third one after the resumption. At one stage, cricket hawkers, it seemed like they're gonna finish the game even before the 20 overs, but now Dhaka Indians, after picking up some early wickets, they are on top. But this one is absolutely a top shot. Nailed down the ground for a flat 6. This is brilliant. Undoubtedly a big blow. Steps down once again. This time he is not able to hit it properly. And yes, the catch has been carried. And that can be a double play. No double play. Yes, celebration for Dhaka Indian players. And frustration for Siam Mahmood. He was looking to hit another one because they needed boundaries. On that mission, he lost his wicket. So the new batter comes in, Fazle Kram. That's wide. But in this point, Dhaka Indians, they certainly are in the upper hand. Right, so there was a steal, 3 runs added to the grid. From the last 3 overs, cricket hawkers need 33. 11 per over is the required rate. It's 126 for 5. Right, here comes the first ball of the 18th over. Was looking to paddle it, but could not make the connection. Another single. Well, without any sort of doubt, cricket hawkers, they need boundaries. They need boundaries. And without that, it will not be possible for them to win the game. So that was the last ball of the over number 17. After 17, it's 1-7 for 5. Soyad Raji comes, and that has been thumped away for a boundary. Bisecting couple of fielders. That has pierced the offside field. Just what the doctor ordered for cricket hawkers. Without boundaries and over boundaries, this chase is absolutely impossible for them. Another single. So runs are coming for them. That's a good side. 5 runs from the first 2. Still 3 balls to go. They need another boundary. Oh, straight back over the bowler's head. But would be cut off as that didn't have enough power on it. Nevertheless, couple of runs. So 7 from the first 3. They need 11 per over. If Dhaka Indians can take another wicket, that'll be a game changer for them. Oh, that could be the catch. The bowler, Soyad Raji, missed it. That was hit so hard. Yes, he has hurt his finger, but you need to take these half chances under this much of pressure situation. So a single to end the over number 18. 23 to get from the last 2 overs. Let's see who wraps up the things with victory. So Tawhid Islam has been assigned for delivering the over number 19, which has been the most important over of a cricket game. This over will decide which way the game is going. The winner of this over might win the game as well. Oh, that was a poor delivery. Down the leg side, that should have been put away. Somehow he missed it, Saiful Islam Saif, but That was a hittable delivery, absolutely. A big miss for cricket hawkers. Steps out, tries to hit it hard, but straight to the fielder at sweeper cover. Dhaka Indians won't mind though with these singles. As long as they're giving away singles, it's not a matter of headache for them. That's a big strike. That is really a big strike, but very good work in the deep by long off fielder. So they're in the search of boundaries, but could not find any in the first 2 balls. Being put in the first 3 balls, in fact. So it's getting tougher. 21 to get from the last 7. Nothing will work in their favor without boundaries. They absolutely need boundaries. And with that, they may have a chance. But this is a brilliant over from Tawheed. Just couple of runs from the first 2. Hope he finishes well. Otherwise, all the efforts will go in vain. That's hit hard. Not in the gap. Once again, to the fielder. They're coming back. No, they're not coming back, in fact. Attempt of a second run, but that hasn't been taken. So this is turning out to be a great over, I reckon. Just 3 from the first 4. Even if he hits a 6, it should be considered as a very good over. That's off the edge. Flying down to third man. They'll eye to take a second, but I don't think they'll be able to do so. So just 4 runs. A brilliant 19th over from Tawheed Islam. 20 to get from the last 5. Begging pardon, 90 to get from the last 5. It's 140 for 5. So here's the first ball. Mahmudul Mutin Sohab with the last over. Hit away up in the air, but will be straight to the fielder. No chance of a second one. They took the chance, but sadly, they didn't run him out. It's because they are waiting for the said batter to come and take a chance in the last over. Oh, that was hit straight to Shohag. It's Mahmudul Mutin Shohag. So it can be said that they have won the game. Mathematically there were chances, but in reality, right, so they have taken a couple of runs. As this was from the buys, well, what's happening? It's tough to predict from here. Yes, just a single has been given away. So the equation of that delivery was ended. So 2 balls to go. 16 runs needed. Still possible, because if the last ball of a game goes for an over boundary, that is considered as a home run, which means 12 runs. So that's possible to get 16 runs. That's gone up in there. I don't think that has got enough distance. Falls just in front of the fielder. He didn't even try to catch it. The bowler is absolutely disappointed. Right, so that's the last ball. Dhaka Indians, they surely have won it. 14 to get, even if it's a home run, they still won it. That is a big strike. That is flying high, high. Again, that's a missed chance, but doesn't really matter. They have sealed the deal by how many runs have been taken in the last ball? We have to wait and see. I guess 1, 2. Okay, so 2 runs have been taken. 2 or 1. But whatever happened, the case is Dhaka Indians, they have won the game by 12 runs. And that's it. That's the end of the last game of the day. They qualify for the next round of this competition. That is it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us and watching. We will be right back tomorrow with some live actions.